Hallo beste mensen, dit is weer een gloednieuwe livestream. Vandaag een keer alleen, dan ga ik hier gewoon Tour de France spelen. Ik ga met mijn oude vertrouwde Quickstep spelen. Ik ga denk ik een uurtje of zo live, weertjes, zal wel zien. FORTNITE, ik vind het al nog leuk, maar...
Well done, lads.
Kijk, ik ben
Congratulations to you.
Nu gaan naar de vorige en ik heb de leukste, dat is wel nice. Voor de mensen, dat is heel cool, ik ben
Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbors no particular difficulties. A sprint finish is more than likely. As we've got the yellow jersey, we'll have to shoulder our responsibilities and set the pace in the peloton. Teams interested in the stage win will have to give us a hand towards the end. We can win this.
Ik weet niet. Het is moeilijk uit te leggen, het is gewoon... Ja. Like nog eens, niet hebt gedaan en abonneer ook op Sibes kanaal, dat zou ik echt super chill vinden. En zet ook het belletje aan, dan krijg je altijd een melding als ik live ga. Huh? Ah, dat is een andere. Ah nee, hier moet ik een sprinter pakken. Gelijk, hier noemt hij Kittig, maar elke is een Marshall Kittel. En dat is echt een van de beste, dat is echt een goede sprinter, die is al spijt genoeg gestopt. Kijk, Kittel, maar ik denk dat ik gewoon Stibar ga ontsnappen. Ik zet hem goed uit de wind en zo, het zal wel goed komen.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Without any particular difficulty along the road, the sprinters won't hesitate to put their teammates to work. And there's little doubt that today's stage win will be fought out in the sprint.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
Even al die mensen aan het werk zetten. Ja. Stibar beschermt Kittig M. Deze beschermt Martel. Deze beschermt ook Martel. Gilbert die gaat zo. En Vermot gaat.
Okay, I'll protect him.
Ik ga zelf ook mee in de aanval.
Okay, I'll protect him.
Things are livening up at the head of the peloton.
Er zijn maar 2 van ons team, dat is wel chill. Maar ook weer niet altijd.
He's asked his teammates to manage the time gap. He no doubt wants to take the win in the sprint.
Want eigenlijk zo heel de tijd in de peloton zitten is ook wel heel saai.
It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
30 seconds lead.
Heb nog een minuut, hè. Kom maar, jongens.
Don't let the counterattack catch up. The peloton won't let such a large group get away.
Zo'n grote groep. Ja. Ik denk dat ik nog wel wat te zakken. Ja, maar we gaan niet echt zo'n grote... Oh!
His teammates are accelerating. He's no doubt asked them to reel in the counterattack to avoid too big a breakaway. We're the best placed of the breakaway for the green jersey. The others are fed up because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you.
His mission is to ensure a high speed for his sprinter in the race to the line. Labelled as puncher, he does very well in the mountains and has a good turn of speed.
The breakaway is widening the gap. It's good for us since we've got a guy up front.
His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out.
Essentially, you're the fastest of the group in a sprint. There are two of you in front. He'll no doubt consider that dangerous, and he will ride hard. There are two of you in front. He'll no doubt consider that dangerous, and he will ride hard. Puncture! Puncture! No, just kidding. It was to wake up the mechanic. He'll ride so that your teammate doesn't catch up and make it too many up front. You are 2 kilometers from the top. Here's the positions over the last climb.
Weet je wat echt leuk is, dat er zo'n hoge helling is en dan zo naar beneden rijden. Zo HC-trainingen, buitencategorie is dat. En dat zijn dan echt zo eigenlijk hele...
The intermediate sprint is nearing for the men at the front. The first man across will glean 20 extra points towards the points classification.
Hij is erbij? Is erbij? Gilbert is erbij? Nice. Even eten, even eten. Even eten, even eten. Oh nee, die kan niet meer opnemen, ik kan niet zo rood of zo.
You're 5 kilometers from the intermediate
5
sprint.
kilometer door de branden. Denk wie is het beste dan? Oké, dan ga ik met hen sprinten. De tussensprint gaat beginnen.
He'll ride so that your teammate doesn't catch up and make it too many up front. Good work. You've gone to the top of the rankings for the green jersey. He's not going to let you go. You've already got a teammate in front.
Oké jongens, kom aan. Straks hebben we weer een beetje aanvulling. Ah, er is één kijker. Like hem, maar als je nog niet hebt gedaan, dan zet ook het belletje aan. Het is wel Tour de France 2017, omdat je 2019 wel wil kopen, maar het is toch wel bijna.
The peloton is 1 minute away. Last time checked with a breakaway, 1 minute.
Watch Watch out. You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
Ik ga er al zeker boven komen, dus ik zeg het niet.
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
Ga eens kijken, heeft Kit... Ja, die is nog genoeg energie, hè. Oh. Even een beetje nemen. Ja, moet er wel op tijd bij dat wiel zijn, hè. Dat is al gedaan. Kom aan, mannetjes.
"30 seconds lead for the head of the race."
You have 30 seconds on the peloton. You are 2 kilometers from the top. His teammates have a handle on things for the overall standings. It will be difficult to increase the gap. The peloton is 1 minute 30 behind you.
Ga nog zo. Maar het is wel een lastige 4 categorieën, hè. Maar je wel makkelijk.
You took the last mountain sprint. That's good. Keep it up. You're strengthening your hold on the polka dot jersey. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. His teammates are leading the chase at the head of the peloton. His intentions seem clear. Win in a sprint.
Een tak is zo wel een bro.
You have 30 seconds on the peloton.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
During a sprint, try to stick to the wheel in front for as long as possible to take advantage of the slipstream. Just 5 more kilometers. Get ready to sprint. We need to score points for the green jersey.
With less than 3 kilometers to go, the final sprint is taking shape. The lead-out men are in place, and the sprinters will soon move into action. The red pennant. The sprint is on. Today's victory is for a sprinter.
Out Victor. You've got to sprint.
He succeeded in avoiding all the pit. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the yellow jersey. We can say that he's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France.
Juist niet de groene trui met Gilbert, dat is wel spijtig, maar ja.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbors no particular difficulty.
Deze gaan skippen. Is er een maakkettel moeten winnen, anders gaat dat wel raar zijn.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race... Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding...
WP,
Ja?
wat gaan we nu doen?
Ik ben aan het wandelen met dat kastje op de dekker.
Ah, oké, maar wat wilde jij nu het beste? Wilde mij komen dalen? Of?
Ah, dat moet niet uit. Ik wil even komen halen, dat moet niet uit. Maar dat ben niet kunnen.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. With 220 kilometers on the program and the Col de Monte, Port de Balais, et Perros climbs packed into the last 7 kilometers, this Pyrenean stage is going to hurt more than one rider, be he the winner or just one of those trying to finish inside the time limit.
Ja.
Oké?
Ja, dat is goed.
Ja.
Ja,
Ja. Dan gaan we berichtjes sturen, hè?
is goed.
Oh, daar, ja. Oké.
Okay, I'll protect him. Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed. He doesn't seem to want to let you have more of a lead, and his teammates are pushing hard. It's going to be a game of cat and mouse. He'll ride so that your teammate doesn't catch up and make it too many up front. Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy to attack. There are 2 of you in front. He'll no doubt consider that dangerous, and he will ride hard.
APP gezien, je mocht afleggen als je wilt, hè. Allee, ik ga afleggen, hè.
He's a very good puncher. He's rather limited in the mountains and his top speed is not really a reliable asset.
The others are fed up because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you.
He's a luxury teammate. He'll do his utmost to help his leader. A mountain bike specialist, Alexis Vuillermoz, made a successful switch to the road, as evidenced by his stage win in Mur de Bretagne on the 2015 Tour de France. He's an excellent puncher who also knows how to climb in the mountains. On the other hand, it's better for him that he finishes alone because his capabilities as a sprinter really are limited.
I reckon we've got too many guys who've broken away. He doesn't want to get caught out, and his teammates will surely ride us down. You're the biggest threat to the yellow jersey at the front of the race.
Kijk, daar zie je de grote groep aankomen.
You didn't make any friends today. Your attitude will encourage your opponents to attack.
Ja, ik wil wel, maar ja. Dat gaat automatisch.
The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way. The first 15 to pass the intermediate sprint score points towards the green jersey.
You're coming up to the intermediate sprint. Keep your eyes open. He'll ride so that your teammate doesn't catch up and make it too many up front. There's not a lot going on. If this was a video game, I'd advance the clock to the last difficulty.
There will be 5, 3, 2 and 1 point to be taken for the first 5 riders at the next King of the Mountains summit.
What?
He's not going to let you go. You've already got a teammate in front. He launched the mountain sprint.
What?
He'll ride so that your teammate doesn't catch up and make it too many up front.
Ik ga aan die straks zien, want ik ben nu live. Maar aan Simon is al direct gestopt. Dus straks ook niet. Maar zeg eens tegen mama dat ik
You increase your lead on the overall climber standings.
Zou je dat zeggen tegen mama? Maar dan maak je net, ik kan het toch met mama spelen?
New provisional leader. It's still a rider from the team.
Ja, wacht even. Ja, wacht, ik kom. Wacht, best wel. Mama.
Deur dicht!
I reckon we've got too many guys who've broken away. He doesn't want to get caught out, and his teammates will surely ride us down.
Allez les gars, on continue comme
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy to attack.
plus vite. Le maillot. Allez. Keep going.
Venga, dale. Allez, fonce. Así se hace. Venga, dale. Así, ánimo, vamos. Ahí, dale. Allez, maillot à toi, on est avec toi.
He'll ride so that your teammate doesn't catch up and make it too many up front.
Venga, apretad un poco. Vamos, chicos. Un poco empujar.
The Col de Monte, despite its 11-kilometer ascent, should not be the scene of any major attacks, the top being too far from the finish.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. You're 2 kilometers from the summit. Go on, another push. He'll ride so that your teammate doesn't catch up and make it too many up front. Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standings. A teammate is beginning to lose touch. The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Ja, die bedoel ik, dat is echt gewoon leuk.
The race is now entering its final chapter. The first riders are beginning the Port of Ballast climb. 12 kilometers at an average of over 7.5%. An ideal testing ground for one's opponents and a first chance to whittle away before the final climb. The first rider to the top of the pass scores 25 points in the polka dot jersey standings.
You're 2 kilometers from the summit. Go on, another push! They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Plus vite, plus vite.
Plus vite. Sí, ánimo, vamos. Sí, señor. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Plus vite, plus vite, plus vite.
There are only 15 kilometers left for the lead rider. But what kilometers? With the Col de Perzoud and the climb to the Périgueux airfield, it will require strong legs and a strong head to carry the day. Perzoud is one of the great classics among the Pyrenean passes. With its 7 kilometers of slope at an average of almost 8%, the climbers will be able to apply themselves to the general classification.
The yellow jersey is 1 minute 30 away from you. You've got a 1 minute lead over the yellow jersey. Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall. You're 2 kilometers from the summit. Go on, another push. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
He's attacking.
The first rider to the top will score 10 more points towards the climber standings.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack. Well done! You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points. Watch out! You're not going to be able to ride out of the saddle for much longer.
It's the start of the final climb. There are only 3 kilometers left, and one man is alone in the lead and looks set to win. With an average slope of over 8% and sections at more than 16%, this climb to Périgueux is a real ordeal, especially after more than 210 kilometers in the saddle.
Virtually taken the white jersey from us. This is the last kilometer. Go, go! One more effort. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Oh, lekker.
A few minutes ago, he was the first across the finishing line. He is in sparkling form and he will climb onto the podium to receive...
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were amongst the outside... Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It's a day in the mountains. The finish isn't decided at the top of the climb, but the route is challenging, and it's an important day for the general classification. I hope you're in good condition, because we've got to defend the yellow jersey. Even if defending it remains the priority, we can also consider the stage win if the baroudeurs don't get too much of a lead. Have a good day, guys. Come on, we're aiming for victory!
Oké, wel in het begin. Ik denk dat ga eindigen als ik zo de... Ik weet niet meer op dat einde. Volgens mij, ik denk dat het echt iets voor klimmers is. Maar in het begin, kijk, ik weet het niet. Dus te zien hoe dat ze hier naar beneden rijden op het einde. Ja, het is eigenlijk echt afhankelijk. Je kunt in een breakaway hier winnen. Gewoon als je bent weggesprongen. Maar ik ga voor het zekerst toch wel... Marcel Kittel er goed beschermen. Ik denk dat ik met Alaphilippe weg ga springen van in het begin. En gewoon dat ik Marcel Kittel... Dus eigenlijk ja... Volgens mij moet ik het met dingen doen hoor. Volgens mij moet ik het echt met Alaphilippe doen. Die gaat er misschien...
Hello and welcome to all. It's an exceptionally short stage that is on offer today. Short, but not without gradient, because with the Col de la Trappe, then Agnes, and finally the Mur de Péguerre, the level of difficulty will increase as the riders advance. And opportunities to go on the offensive to shake up the general classification will not be scarce.
Oh, Gilbert kan ik wel terug.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed.
Vamos, chicos.
He should get his teammates to ride hard behind you. It might be a little too early to attack, unless you mean to toughen up the race. It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
With an intermediate sprint placed very early in the stage, it is possible that the sprinters put their teams to work to control the early kilometers and fight out the points for the green jersey.
Allez les gars, courage! Apretar un poco más.
There's an acceleration. It's not over. There's a counter-attack.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack. You're on your way to the top spot of the white jersey standings. It's great. Keep going, kid. You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done.
His qualities as a ruler are exceptional. You mustn't give a meter's lead, especially as he takes short climbs in his stride and has no interest in waiting for the sprint, given his lack of pace. He's an excellent climber puncher, capable of getting away on each acceleration.
A teammate is beginning to lose touch. There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
There will hardly be any rest between the top of Col de la Trappe and the foot of the Col d'Agnès. Only a 5-kilometer descent before starting to climb again.
Watch out. He's organizing the chase behind you because you're dangerous. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. His teammates are managing the time gap to allow you no more of a lead, probably with their eye on the overall standings. He's got his teammates riding because he's a danger to the overall standings. You're 1 minute ahead of the yellow jersey.
Dag Leo.
Wie is daar?
Dag Leo.
Dat is Axel, hè?
Leo, wil je nog eens bij ons komen slapen?
Ja, maar dat... Ja.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
Ja, kom eens slapen.
Maar dat gaat niet, hè, slapen.
Nou, dan slaap ik op de bank.
Oh, dat...
Nee, mag ik dan met Leo slapen? Mag ik dan met Leo slapen?
Maar dat gaat niet, hè.
When going downhill, the aerodynamic position is useful to increase speed without expending energy.
Natuurlijk, hè?
Oh, we kunnen niet naar school.
It is now the turn of the Col d'Agnès to receive the riders on their way to the top. With a 10-kilometer climb, the most daring riders could already go on the offensive, since once they're at the top, apart from the Mur de Péguerre, it's almost all downhill. He's a pure climber, able to follow the very best when he's in shape.
Guys, don't forget to protect our leader. Communication is important. That's why we have TeamCom.
The next summit is ranked first category. The first 6 riders will score 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 point towards the best climber classification.
The peloton is 2 kilometers from the summit. Well done! You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points.
He's one of the best punchers, but he's also very comfortable in the mountains. He's one of the favourites for the race and the undisputed leader of his team. Watch out for him.
Hier komt staat hij naar bij ons stappen, hè?
Als ik er toch wel ben, hè?
Nee.
Jawel, maar...
Ja, dan moet je dat regelen met papa.
Maar ja, zeg dat even.
Collective fall.
Zeg dat even.
It may create gaps.
Domme kutbochten.
Ja, hier komt echt deze kant.
Maar ja, waarom? Fucking dom. Hij gaat al weg, hè. Hou maar rust.
Here is the last challenge of the day, the renowned Mur de Péguerre. With sections at more than 16 and 18%, only riders with something in reserve can land a killer blow. Acceleration in the peloton. If the gradient is relatively tolerable in the first kilometers of the climb, the wall really earns its name in the last 3 kilometers, where the slope never falls below 11%.
Go, guys! You've got to keep up the rhythm to defend the yellow jersey. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
The first rider to the top will score 10 more points towards the climber standings.
He's attacking.
Being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
The riders will soon take a small road where they will face the highest percentages of the ascent. This is where it all should be played out.
You're 2 kilometers from the summit. Go on, another push. Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall. You seem to be running on empty. Lift your foot if you don't want to blow up.
The descent towards Foix is long, but not very technical. It will be difficult to use it to change the outcome of the race.
kilometers to retain the jersey.
It's now flat all the way to the finish.
Only 5 kilometers left. Go, go, again!
Only 3 kilometers left for the lead rider. He has the race won. He'll be able to fully savor his victory.
Try to manage things so that you don't blow up before the line. Watch out, you'll soon be burned out. Take a feed if you still have anything left. It is the red pennant. 1 more kilometer of effort.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly. Here is the winner of the Saint-Giraud. He is in sparkling form and you can clap. He is in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honors. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France.
Ja, groene trui.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race favourites and you...
Maar 5 minuten, oh my, dan mag ik niet meer doen.
Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today is a tiring route, where the closing kilometers should suit the punchers. Given that we're heading the general classification, we'll have to set the pace at the front of the peloton. For me, our lead should be enough to keep us out of danger. I'm counting on you to control breakaways and attacks, because we can...
Die skippen we maar even.
The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got... Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect.
Hoe lang ben ik al live? Ga even kijken.
Given that we're heading the general classification, we'll have to set the pace at the front of the peloton. For me, our lead should be enough to keep us out of danger. I'm counting on you to manage the time gaps, because we've got the means to win. Go! We're aiming for victory! Good race, guys!
Ik denk dat het was voor deze livestream. Like en abonneer als je het niet gedaan. En tot de volgende.